Huh, look at that. 2020 KTV, it's back in black.
Sometimes I'm at the peak and other times I'm about to fall. Sometimes I gotta wonder what I'm doing here at all. Sometimes
this is one of my favorite boots for riding the boat, the cable everywhere. Very simple boot from Slingshot. We've got a fixed liner and we've got our tri-zone closure with the signature gummy straps. So it's really one of those no BS kind of boots that can go anywhere. As I mentioned, the gummy straps are a hit, super easy to close this boot and hold tight. So there's a lot of different options between pulling, different zones of tension between the lower and the upper for customizing the fit a lot of different ways. So looking at the base to highlight some of the features of the KTV, you can see this is the bottomless base system. So we're looking at the base of the liner that's fixed inside the boot. So when you're pushing on your toes or pushing on your heels, you're directly transferring that message to the surface of the board. It gives you a more connected feel on the water and just an overall better experience being able to send that message and get a reaction out of the board. Another feature to highlight on the KTV boot is the K9 mounting system. This is an exclusive mounting system to Slingshot. As you can see, the mounting rail right here gives you lots of different options to be able to adjust your stance, whether you want a lot of duck or you want them really straight. Really anywhere you want to put them, you can put them. So it's super lightweight, really efficient and easy to mount up. With that lighter footprint on the board, that narrower footprint, you're able to get more flex and more performance out of the board and gives you a lot nicer, higher end finish and look and feel when looking down. It's more of a boot look instead of a big clunky binding. So the straps, these are all replaceable, which is a beautiful thing. It comes also with a highlight strap, which is a lime green color. So if you want to dress them up and make them wild, you can do that. Or you can keep them more mellow with the all blacked out look. The straps have been a hit year after year. The secret to them is this elasticity. It allows you to pull the boots tight, and then when you lock it on that set eyelet, it pulls the boot closed even tighter. So you get a really comfortable, really secure, tight fit without ever having to readjust it or mess with it, worrying about it coming undone for any reason. Once you set these things, you can forget about it and have a great session with no interruptions. So another great feature on the KTV, we've got the built-in J-bars, which are down in the heel of the boot. These basically cup the back end of your foot, kind of sliding around the heel and cupping that Achilles tendon to really lock you in for more comfortable feel and also for more security. You're not going to have the heel sliding up and down in the boot as you go from toe to heel edge. It's a nice locked-in feel every time, super comfortable, and yeah, that's the KTV for 2020. So we hope you'll check it out at slingshotsports.com.
sometimes I'm at the peak and other times I'm about to fall. Sometimes I gotta wonder what I'm doing here at all. Sometimes in my mind I just sit here and I'm guessing. How can I find the answers? I don't even got the questions. Sometimes I'm at the peak and other times I'm about to fall. Sometimes I gotta wonder what I'm doing here at all. Sometimes in my mind I just sit here and I'm guessing. How can I find the answers? I don't even got the questions.